going straight into the ball game. No starting lineup, so we'll catch those as we come out on the court. Blue Knights are in their home gray uniforms with royal blue letters and numbers trimmed up in some white. And for the Volunteers from Johnny Logan, they'll be in their traveling black uniforms with white letters and numbers. So we're set to go. Blue Knights have Kobe Montgomery, Elijah Farr, C.E. Talton, Jordan Graham. And, I don't see a fifth player, Jordan Charente. And for the Volunteers, let's see, they will be starting Dawson Yates. Also coming out will be Cam Alford. Jumping center will be their big guy, Sidney Curry. And also in the game is Dre Boyd. Charente will jump against Curry. Ball is controlled. Charente to Montgomery. Blue Knights have it. We are underway. Charente up to Elijah Farr. A fake. Drive into the corner. Charente goes baseline up for the bucket and good. And the Blue Knights out to an early 2-0 lead. A good crowd here this afternoon to support the Blue Knights. 2-0 Blue Knights. First offensive set for the Volunteers. OCC starting man-to-man defense. Here's Yates. Tries to go down low. Ball kicked away by Jordan Graham. And Logan will take it out to the sideline in front of the OCC seating area. So the starters are Curry with Alford. Also Boyd and Yates for the Volunteers. They also have starting in there with the ball up top to Alford. Now they go on the left wing. That's a pass there to Boyd. And the other starter, spin move in the paint, shot up and no good. Rebounded by Elijah Farr. He tips it out. C.E. Talton gets it. He'll go coast to coast. Layup is good. And what a move by C.E. Talton. Coast to coast, left hand off the left block. 4-0 Blue Knights. And in the front court is Dre Boyd, one of their ball handlers. Now Yates. The other starter there is Ramon Douglas Watkins. He has it left wing, down low to Curry. Backing in, little half hook, no good. Ball is tipped up, loose ball, Kobe Montgomery. Farr had a hand on it. Now Montgomery in the front court to Farr. Now Montgomery way above the right wing. Around the screen, three-pointer is good. And Montgomery with a three ball, his 31st of the year, and the Blue Knights are out to a 7-0 lead over the Volunteers from Johnny Logan. But the Blue Knights have had not very good starts as of late. Not the case here this afternoon. Here's Dre Boyd. Now Yates on the left wing. A look low to Sidney. Nick Curry, nothing. Now an up top three. Put up no good there by Watkins Boyd, and a charging foul is a call. Got his own rebound, and he went right into the paint. Douglas Watkins with the foul. That's his last name, Douglas-Watkins. He'll pick up the foul. He'll come out of the game. There's Coach Smith Peters will make an early substitute. And checking in off the Logan bench will be number 11, Xavier Ball, a 6'7" sophomore. Here's Talton, gets hips, man on his hips. It goes to the hole, shot up and good. We got Yates to the side. Talton with hoops in the paint. And the Blue Knights up 9-0. There's a drive down low. And the foul will be whistled on OCC. It'll be C.E. Talton, his first team foul. And with the drive, the missed shot, now free throws, Cam Alford, the 6'1" sophomore. He wears number 1 on the Volunteers jersey. And the first free throw, no good. A 68% free throw shooter. Alford, a sophomore out of Brownsburg, Indiana. Yates will come out of the Johnny Logan lineup. Second free throw good. Logan gets on the board. The Blue Knights lead at 9-1. Talton in the backcourt. Hassled a bit in the game. Isaiah Irvin now gives off to Elijah Farr. He'll go down the paint, up and no good. Charente touched it, but the rebound coming down to Alford. He gives off down low, and the layup in the right block is up and good by Dre Boyd. His first hoop of the game, obviously the first of the game for Johnny Logan. It's 9-3 Blue Knights up by 6 with 17:20 to go here in the first half. Here's the ball. Tartan gives off to Jordan Graham down the lane. A spin move in the paint. Left hand no good. And the rebound will be taken away by Ball. Jordan Graham also almost got his own rebound back. Now the ball will come up top to Ball. Right side, they go down low to Curry. The lefty will dribble in. He's going to be triple teamed. Now out to Alford for 3, and it's good. So the Blue Knights on a 9-0 run, answered by Logan's 6-0 run on a tray, a regular hoop, and a free throw. They also back into their man-to-man defense. Tartan will go to Elijah Farr. Elijah scoops off to Tartan, around the screen. Now CE goes up and under, up to the goal and good. He goes to the floor, but a no call. And the Blue Knights lead it 11-6. C.E. Tarford with 6 on the board. And the Blue Knights back to man-to-man defense. They look low, they get it to Curry. Curry comes up and under, no good. Ball is tipped, loose. Now kicked with the knee. And what is the call? The officials are wondering about the shot clock, I think. It's 18 on there now, and they're going to reset it, I believe. 13 will be the shot clock time frame. It will be Jordan Graham out of the OCC lineup. J.J. Calicon will check in. Also the big guy checking in, Jamarian Sharp, 7'3" sophomore for Johnny Logan. Into the game for Curry. They go down low and losing the ball. It's a pretty good pass. Trying to go low. Boyd trying to get it down low to Ball, and it goes out of bounds. It's the first turnover of the game for either team. 11-6 Blue Knights. 16 minutes to go. Ball up top by J.J. Calicon. Now goes to Chuente on the wing to Montgomery. Around a Chuente screen. Montgomery gives to Chuente down low on the baseline. Left side. Out to Montgomery. Three-pointer. No good. The rebound coming down to Logan. That's Boyd. He'll bring it up the right side. Logan down by 5. They're on a 6-2 run. Here's up top a 3, and it's good. That one again. Back-to-back trays by Cam Alford. It's his 15th and 16th of the year. Blue Knights' lead has been trimmed to 2. Here's Farr. Gives off to C.E. Tartan. He'll go down, steps back, jumper no good, rebounded by Calicon, out to Chuente for 3, no good. Rebounded by Xavier Ball, here comes Logan, looking for the tie or lead. They're down by 2, 15:04 to go in the half. Now a drop step, half hook, right block is up and good by Xavier Ball. And we're tied at 11. So the Blue Knights out to a 9-0 lead, and right back in their face is Johnny Logan. Here's Tartan driving. Little shot up, no good. And the offensive rebound, J.J. Calicon back up and in. Although Tartan went to the floor with a no call. Now on the left side, there's a travel call. Wide open for the 3. And Isaiah Irvin was too open as he took a step before he put up the 3. And he commits the second turnover of the game on Logan. So Montgomery and Tartan each come out for OCC. Kanan Hayes is in. DJ Haynes is in. Blue Knights with the ball up by 2. Hayes has it way up top. Now we'll give off to Chuente. Jordan looks, dives down the lane. Up with a shot and good. He took the 7-footer to the hole and got the hoop at Jordan's second basket of the game. And the Blue Knights on a 4-0 run, lead at 15-14. Logan with the ball. Here's Douglas Watkins. Now gives over left side. Boyd on the wing. Now to offer. A step back 3 is no good. Rebounded by Chuente. Blue Knights bring it up. Calicon on the drive. He'll give it off to Farr up top. Fake the 3. Now goes down the lane. Shut off. Gives out to Chuente. Now in the corner to DJ Haynes. Up to Chuente. Jordan, right wing. Calicon. He'll drive. Up with a reverse layup attempt. No good. Goes to the floor. No call. And the rebound. Here comes Johnny Logan on the dribble. Alford gives him the paint. Spin move. Behind the back pass. Stolen away by Chuente. Tried to get it to 7'3" incher. Third turnover, Johnny Logan. Here's Cayman Hayes. Left side, Trente. Down low, Calicon. Left block. Backing in. Up. Fadeaway jumper. No good. And it'll be a rebound to Johnny Logan. Quickly, Douglas Watkins behind the back pass in the corner. That's to Boyd. Now back up on the pass to Xavier Ball. On the right side to Alford. Coach Smith-Peters calling out a play. Alford around the screen up top, hedged out by Farr. Now another screen. He'll go left side on the pass to Ball. Goes in. Now a fadeaway jumper. Good from 15. Ball's second hoop of the game. 15-13. Blue Knights by 2 with 12:41 to go in the first half. Cayman Hayes across the timeline. Each man playing man-to-man defense. Here's Hayes. Looks for a cutter. Now goes into the corner. That's to Calicon. Now Trente fakes, drives, and whistling for traveling. It's only the first turnover of the game for the Blue Knights. And a timeout on the court. 12:26 to go here in the first half of play. Timeout on the court. The Blue Knights with the lead, 15-13. That point. Remember, in that game, they let it almost the entire ball game, came down and were trailing by 6 points with less than a half minute to go. Had a three-pointer by Elijah Farr, a three-ball by Taj Patterson, and a couple of big steals, and the Blue Knights escaped with a one-point victory over that time, the number 4th team in the nation. Coming in here, Johnny Logan is ranked 8th in the nation in Division I JUCO basketball. So Yates will return to the Logan lineup. Blue Knights have Joseph Dalton in for his first action, along with Farr, Calicon, Cayman Hayes, and DJ Haynes. And it'll be Johnny Logan Ball. They're down by 2. Over on the right side, the big guy, Sharp, 7'3" sophomore. He gets it up top. On the dribble is Alford. He uses a screen to the elbow. They'll kick it out. 3-ball by Ball. No good. And a foul over the back by Jamarian Sharp, the 7'3" sophomore. Elijah Farr, 6'8" sophomore. Had the positioning. Sharp with the foul over the back. That'll be his first, second team foul. And the Blue Knights will have it out length of the court. Cayman Hayes into the front court. Looks like a trapping zone right now put out by Logan with Sharp, the 7'3" near the top. Hayes now picks up the dribble, goes to Haynes. Over to Cayman Hayes, thought about 3. Down low, Calicon in the paint, Farr. Got the shot up, no good. He was interrupted by the pass, and now a stolen pass. Sharp has it down low. His shot no good. Good defense by Calicon. Picked up Hayes. Cayman down in the paint. Shot no good. Ball is tipped. Haynes has it. Out to Calicon. Now back to DJ Haynes. He'll go off to the wing. Now up top to Farr. Step back 3 is no good. Calicon, the rebound. He's tied up with a jump ball. It was Curry checking back into the lineup for Johnny Logan as well during that break. And with the jump ball, alternate possession, we'll kick it over to Johnny Logan. That'll be ruled the second turnover of the game on OCC. Elijah Farr gets a break. Checking back in is Jordan Trente. And it's Johnny Logan with the ball down by 2. Driving in, back out, now to Curry. They bring it left wing to Xavier Ball. Now back down low to Curry. Trente tried to get the steal. Double teamed. It now back out to Ball. He'll drive into the paint. And he goes in for the slam dunk over the top of the Blue Knights. Wow. Xavier Ball with a slam dunk. We're tied at 15. Second tie of the game. Here's Chuente. Shot is up and blocked out of bounds by Curry. Curry, one of the big guys anyway for Johnny Logan. Now the Logan lineup, Isaiah Irvin back in where they're starters. It'll be Dre Boyd. Cayman Hayes will trigger it in to the right of the Blue Knight goal. They get it out to Joseph Dalton. His three-point attempt no good. The rebound by the 7'3" sophomore, Jamarian Sharp. Now they try to go over to Curry. Dalton with the steal. And now Dalton is tied back up by Curry, and we'll have a jump ball. The Blue Knights will get this one back. Fourth turnover on Johnny Logan. 10:23 to go. Fast-moving game. Nearly halfway the first half. 15-15 tie. Here's Cayman Hayes to the elbow. He'll back it back out. Here he goes over on the left wing to DJ Haynes. Down low, Chuente. Now to Calicon. The fake, the shot, and it's good as it bounced in off the back of the rim. Calicon with 4. Blue Knights up 17-15. 10 minutes to go, first half. Here's Xavier Ball on the left wing. Blue Knights stay man-to-man. Ball wants a screen. He gets it. He'll fire the three, and he hits it. Wow, Xavier Ball. It's his 34th three-pointer of the year. He has 9 points in the first lead of the game for Johnny Logan. First lead change. Now Jordan Chuente goes down low. Shot is up and blocked by Sharp, but he's fouled before that. And Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul will be whistled on Cam Alford. His third team foul on Johnny Logan. And Chuente will shoot 2, the 6'6" sophomore from Ottawa, Canada. And the first one tries to rattle out, but drops in. First free throw for the Blue Knights here in this game. Blue Knights at the line Wednesday night with a win over Wabash Valley. 21 out of 25 from the charity stripe. They have shot well this year at the 15-foot mark. And the second one from Chuente, no good. So we're tied at 18, our third tie of the game. And it's Yates bringing it up. Taj Patterson seeing action, his first time into the game. Kobe Montgomery checks back in. Sharp goes to Hayes on the left wing. Maybe passed up the easy shot in the paint. Now they go down low to Curry. Curry backing in. Chuente, good defense. They tried to give the backdoor pass to Yates. It was kicked away off the foot of Joseph Dalton. So 7 on the shot clock. 9:11 to go in the half. We're tied at 18. Logan with the ball to the right of the goal. Triggering in, it'll be Isaiah Irwin who checked back in during the latest break. He'll look low, the big guy. Now goes out into the corner. So the pass there to Boyd. Now Yates tries to get on the wing. Stolen by Taj Patterson. Patterson will bring it up. Now is pushed out on the wing. Gives it up top, Chuente to Montgomery. Left wing. Now Calicon for 3, and he hits it. J.J. Calicon, that's only his 7th three-pointer of the year. And it gives the Blue Knights a 3-point lead, 21-18. 8:34 to go first half. Up on the right wing for Logan is Boyd. Cross court to Yates. Down low, ball is nearly stolen away by Calicon. He was kind of shoved out of the way by Sharp. The 7'3" sophomore will come out of the game along with Yates. Back in as their point guard and really playmaker, Cam Alford. He'll bring the ball in bounds. Also checking back into the game after a short break will be Xavier Ball. He'll fire up a 3 on the left wing, no good. And the ball is out of bounds off of Kobe Montgomery. Montgomery was hassled down low that time. Actually had to advantage Cam Alford, but Kobe touched it. 20 on the shot clock. Blue Knights lead it by 3. They pass it out to Xavier Ball. Now over to Curry. They give him a lot of room. And now to Cam Alford, back left side. There's a 3 put up by Irwin, no good. Rebounded by Taj Patterson. He gets it up to Joseph Dalton. Brings it in for the right-handed layup. He's a lefty, but he used the opposite hand. And now a steal by J.J. Calicon. Wow, if you've seen that on the streaming, what a play. Calicon got in the way, tipped it off of the inbounds player, and the Blue Knights will get it back. That was off of Xavier Ball, who was trying to bring it in. So a turnover will be the 6th of the game on Logan. Patterson will bring it inbounds to Calicon. One hustle by J.J. Now to Patterson. Back in the corner, Montgomery. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Curry. Out to Yates. Here comes Logan. They're down by 5. To Alford in the paint. Curry up on the glass and no good, but he's fouled. Jordan Chuente with pretty good defense whistled for the foul. That'll be his first foul, second team foul on the Blue Knights. And Curry will be at the line to shoot 2. Sidney Curry, a 6'8 sophomore. The lefty's first free throw is no good. He averages 14 points and 9 rebounds a game. Curry out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. And J.J. Calicon will get a well-deserved break. Back into the OCC lineup is Elijah Farr. So we have Farr, Chuente, Patterson, Dalton, and Montgomery. The second free throw is no good. Chuente tipped the ball off of Xavier Ball's head and out of bounds, and the Blue Knights will get it. 7:54 to go in the first half. Chuente over to Patterson. Taj will bring it up. The St. Louis native up in the left wing. Cross dribble into the left elbow area. Now in the paint, gives off to Chuente. Crow hop, shot no good. Rebound to Curry. Now Curry gives off Cam Alford. Made a move up the left side. It'll be a knee check and a foul on Taj Patterson. His first, third team foul. Ball will be out of bounds to John A. Logan. And back into their lineup will be Dawson Yates. And it'll be Alford into the front court right side. Blue Knights lead it by 5, 23-18. Down low to Curry. Up on the glass and good. But it's hard to stop him down low. Blue Knights maybe got away with a foul there. Curry gets his first 2. 23-20. Now a near steal, and there is a steal. The turnover, the third of the game on the Blue Knights. And they swing it around on the wing to Yates. He can't handle it on the wing and out of bounds. 7th turnover on the Volunteers. And a time, nope, no timeout. Thought there was a timeout. Joseph Dalton will check out the OCC lineup. And back in is C.E. Dalton. 7:11 to go, first half. Blue Knights lead it by 3. John A. Logan in town, 23-20. Here's Patterson, gives off to Chuente. Now left wing, Montgomery, down low Farr. Farr will be pushed and shoved, and the foul will go on Xavier Ball, his first, 4th team foul. Ball will be out of bounds to the left of the OCC goal with 20 back on the shot clock. Ball, well, no, Curry will come out of the Volunteer lineup. 7'3 sophomore Jamarian Sharp returns. And Patterson will bring the ball inbounds. And the official, I'm not sure what the confusion is. At the bench, Alan Rusk is taking care of the shot clock. Coach Clinton Burris taking care of the scoreboard. And it's Pat Everett, the official scorekeeper. And we have a timeout on the court. And John A. Logan, each team with only 2 more games left in the regular season after this game here. Both teams will be in action next Tuesday and Thursday of next week. And here Patterson will bring the ball inbounds to the left of the OCC goal. Trying to get it in front of the goal to Montgomery, and they threw it away. Turnover 4 on the Blue Knights. Trailing by 3. Here's Xavier Ball, right side Trey, no good. Offensive rebound, back up and in for Logan. That's Dre Boyd, his second hoop of the game, and it's a 1-point Blue Knight lead. Logan on a 4-0 run. Here's Patterson in the paint, puts up the shot, blocked out by the 7'3" Sharp. Now dribbling in, Chuente. Shot up, no good. Boy, a lot of contact. And the rebound coming down with the ball. And the front court is Alford. Goes down the lane, and we'll have a check foul. That'll go on Taj Patterson, his second, fourth team foul. Coming up a little gimpy will be Johnny Logan's Xavier Ball, but he'll stay in the game. Coming out, Jordan Chuente and Taj Patterson. Into the OCC lineup, Jordan Graham and Dylan Harrison, his first action of the game. Going to the corner to Ball. Swinging around on the left side, Boyd. Now to Alford in the corner, Yates for 3, no good. Rebounded by Jordan Graham. Good screen out by Elijah Farr. Now to Montgomery. Up and under. Shot still blocked by Sharp. Farr saves it in to Montgomery. Now Dylan Harrison shovels in the paint. There's Jordan Graham. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, Farr to C.E. Talton. Now Harrison, right side to Graham. 12 in the shot clock. Here's Montgomery. He'll fire the 3, and it's good. As it stayed off the front of the rim, Montgomery's second tray ball. The Blue Knights up 26-22. And Johnny Logan will call the play. 5:35 to go, first half. Blue Knights will set into their famous 2-3 zone. Yates down low to Sharp. Up top, Alford for 3, and he hits it. Wow. That's his third three-pointer of the game. And a quick timeout on the court. It's a 30-second break. We're going to keep it here with 5:22 to go in the first half. 29. With these two teams playing tough down in Carterville back in February, Blue Knights escaping with a 1-point victory. Coming out of the timeout break, it'll be Montgomery, Graham, Farr, Talton, and Harrison. Blue Knights will have the ball length of the court. They were up by 4 until the three-pointer was put up by Alford, his third of the game. Here's Talton. Still out trapping zone, put up by Logan. Left side Montgomery in the corner. Elijah Farr goes cross court. Graham now to Talton. Fakes. Back to Jordan Graham. And they shovel it to Harrison. Now Talton in the corner. It's going to be double teamed. And a timeout. Oh, no. Instead of a timeout, going to whistle a jump ball. Wow. Talton was trying to get a jump ball call, or a timeout call. The officials were not spaced very well in that particular play. But that will be whistled a turnover, the fifth of the game on the Blue Knights. A 1-point lead in jeopardy. They sit back in the 2-3 zone. Very effective against the Volunteers down on their home court back in February. Here's Alford. He'll bring it down the lane, up. Shot with his right hand, no good. Tipped up and in by Sharp. Gets it again, this time no good, and he's fouled. Sharp will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. The 7'3" sophomore. Sharp hails out of Hopkinsville, Kentucky. And the big guy at the line to shoot 2. Averages 7 points and 7 rebounds a game. But his free throw here is no good. He'll shoot another. With 4:36 to go here in the first half of play. First time in the lineup will be Jackson Connor, a 6'6" sophomore for Logan. Yates will sit out. And Curry also checked in during the last break. Second free throw by Sharp is good, his first point of the game. And we're tied up for the fourth time in the game at 26. Here's C.E. Talton. Goes over to Jordan Graham. Back to Talton. Left side three is good. C.E. Talton. 9 in the game. His first tray of the afternoon. 16th three-pointer of the year. The Blue Knights up by 3, 29-26. Here's Alford. Looks for help. Now gives off left side Boyd. Cross court stolen away by Kobe Montgomery. Stays in bounds as he lost it. And now on the right wing with the ball is Connor. He tried to go low and threw it out of bounds. Turnover number 8 on Johnny Logan. And just as quick as Jackson Connor got into the game, he'll come back out. Checking in for Logan will be Xavier Ball. With 3:58 to go, first half. Blue Knights with the ball by 3. Here's Talton. CE will go to the wing, looks for help, picked up the ball, now gives off to Jordan Graham. Jordan back to CE, back to Graham, into the paint, down low, no look pass, Calican up, he can't get the bucket, but he's fouled right next to the goal. He couldn't get it to drop, but the foul against Cam Alford will be his second. 15 foul on Logan, and that'll put J.J. Calican to the line to shoot 2. From Louisville, Kentucky, one of the 9 sophomores returning from last year's team. And his first free throw is good. Calican, a 74% free throw shooter. And checking out of the lineup with his second foul, Alford back in is Dawson Yates. Second free throw by Calican, good. JJ now with 9, check that, 7 in the game. The Blue Knights lead by 5. They're on a mini 5-0 run. Back into their 2-3 zone. Here's Ball, backdoor pass, Xavier Ball. And now a missed pass. And going for the ball, Elijah Farr has his legs cut from underneath him. And the foul will be whistled on Xavier Ball of Logan, his second. It's a 16 foul. So Ball will come out with the 2 fouls. And back into the lineup is Jackson Connor. 31-26 Blue Knights. As they clean up the court. First-year assistant coach KJ Conklin. He has the duties among many others. Longtime assistant coach Shannon Hoff watching from the sideline as well, along with first-year head coach Casey Wiley. Blue Knights up by 5 with the ball. 3:20 to go, first half. Here's Graham over left side to Talton. Back to Graham. Jordan, right corner. Montgomery down low. Calican kicks it out to Graham. Graham dribbles in. Back to Calican. JJ double team. Gives to Graham. Up with a shot. No good. Tipped up and in by Kobe Montgomery. What a job by Montgomery. Tipped it up. Graham had nowhere to go. Or Talton as he threw it up down low and hit the back of the rim. And Montgomery tipped it back in for 2. The Blue Knights lead it by 7. And up in the right wing is Dre Boyd. He'll put on the dribble. And now goes down low to Sharp on the wing of Connor. Back to Boyd. Left side Yates. Down low Curry. Curry backing in. Up and good. He just manhandles whoever's in front of him. Curry with his second hoop of the game. The Blue Knights lead is at 5. 2:22 to go in the first half. Here's Montgomery. Now a hand check foul will be whistled on Dre Boyd. First foul on him, 7th team foul. So we'll have the running bonus for the Blue Knights. Coach Kyle Smith-Peters not very happy with the calls on his end of the court. Or maybe the lack of calls on his end of the court. So 2:18 to go in the first half. And the Blue Knights with a 5-point lead. Kobe Montgomery, first trip to the free throw line. And he hits his first free throw. He'll earn the bonus. Blue Knights free throw shooting has been excellent this season. They start today 74% free throw shooting. That's 15th in the nation in JUCO basketball. Second free throw by Montgomery, good as well. The Knights are 5 out of 6 from the line, and now lead it back by 7. Yates into the front court. He'll go over to Boyd. Boyd looks left, now back to Yates. Down low to Curry, double teamed, over to Boyd. Baseline, kicks it up, now to Connor. 13 on the shot clock. Now Yates nearly drug his foot. Down low to Sharp. He'll go up, shot no good in front of the goal, little half hook. And the 7'3" sophomore fouled by J.J. Calicon. J.J.'s first 6-team foul on the Blue Knights. And Sharp will be back to the line to shoot 2. Made 1 of 2 earlier. As he looks for his second and third points of the game. The first free throw, no good. He'll shoot another. Minute 53 to go in the first half. Don't forget, we'll have halftime stats and another Know Your Night interview featuring J.J. Calicon at half. Shot is missed. Rebound, Jordan Graham gets it up to Talton. Now back to Graham. Over to Elijah Farr. Back to Graham, left side Talton. Back to Graham up top. Now Talton, left wing 3. No good. And a wide rebound for Stephen Curry. Now he gets it off to Yates, bringing it across the timeline. Boyd. In the corner, Connor tried to get it to Sharp. Nearly lost it, but he gets it back on the loose ball. Left side Yates, 3-ball, a wing, no good. Rebound to Curry. Tries to go down low to Sharp. He does. Turnaround jumper is good as it nearly rimmed out. First bucket for the 7'3" sophomore. Well, it's 35-30. Blue Knights by 5. A minute 6 to go in the half. Here's Graham up top. Jordan now over to Talton, back to Graham above the right elbow, beyond the arc. Now Farr in the corner, Montgomery probably had the shot, tried to get the pass to Calicon. It goes out of bounds off of John A. Logan. Blue Knights will have it in with 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. 55 seconds left in the half. Sharp will come out, the 7'3" sophomore. Back in off the bench, one of their starting guards, Isaiah Urban. Ball comes in to Calicon. Farr with the three-pointer, no good. 39 seconds to go in the half. Blue Knights by 5. Logan with the ball. It's Boyd. Right side Connor. In the corner to Yates. Down low to Curry. Curry goes up with a shot. No good, but a foul whistled on Elijah Farr. That'll be the first in the Kansas City native. It's a 7th team foul on the Blue Knights. And Curry will go to the line. Sidney Curry, a 6'8" sophomore, to shoot 2. It's his second trip to the line. He missed both free throws earlier. And his first one here is no good by the lefty. He'll shoot another. Logan, 1 out of 7 so far. Check that, 2 out of 9 from the free throw line. Make it 3 of 10. Second free throw good by Curry. The Blue Knights lead shrinking down to 4. 32 seconds to go in the half. Talton up top. Logan now in a man-to-man defense to finish the half. Talton goes to the hole. Oh, and what a move. He goes to the basket. The shot is up and good, and they're whistling for traveling. What did he do? It was all straight to the hole with the shot. Casey Wiley can't believe it, as well as the fans. When did he have a chance to travel? Because he was dribbling all the way until he made the shot. Wow. 6th turnover, Blue Knights. 19 seconds to go. And it'll be Logan going for their final shot. They bring in Alford. Now Boyd on the right wing. Down low, Curry. Ball knocked away by Farr. 6 seconds. Montgomery. Jordan Graham will fire the long 3. No good. Farr will get the rebound. Up, no good from 15 feet. Blue Knights had their chance, but we'll go to the intermission break. The OCC and John A. Logan scoreboard check brought to you by Eric Keller, your country financial representative. Blue Knights lead at 35-30. 14-6. A big thanks to Josh Brown and Steve Hoff for the call and play-by-play on that earlier today. So the Blue Knights come out of the huddle. It'll be Jordan Chuente, C.E. Talton, Jordan Graham, Elijah Farr, and Kobe Montgomery. Blue Knights with the ball to start the second half. Talton to Farr up top, again held scoreless so far here today. Goes into the corner with Talton around the screen. C.E. step back, free throw line jumper, fade away, tipped out by Chuente. Farr with the rebound, goes up with a left hand, no good. And it'll be Jordan Graham shoveling out to Talton. 11 on the shot clock. Now back to Talton, down low Chuente. Goes up and under, can't get the bucket to drop. And a foul by Sidney Curry. And that will be the second, or rather first foul of the game on Curry. First team foul this half. And with 19:28 to go, just 32 seconds into the half, we'll have our first two free throws, first of which is missed by Jordan Chuente. He'll shoot another. So Blue Knights, who made 21 of 25 free throws down at Wabash to pick up the 4-point win there Wednesday night, have only been to the line 8 times here today, and they've made 5 as both free throws missed by Chuente. And it'll be Johnny Logan's first offensive set in the half. Here's Yates. They give it down low to Curry. He's going to be triple teamed. The shot up on the glass is good. He's a physical specimen as he is built well. And he goes straight to the hole, and he gets his 6th and 7th points of the game. And the Blue Knights lead down to 2. Here's Farr with the drive. Backdoor pass. Chuente goes up, loses the ball. And Sidney Curry will pick up another foul. That will be his second in as many trips up the court. Second team foul. And Chuente will be back to the line to shoot 2 more. We're not sure about the shooting in play and getting the free throws, but Jordan misses yet another free throw. It's his 3rd in a row. That's uncharacteristic of him. 71% free throw shooter. So 18:56 to go here in the ball game. And the second free throw is good. That's it. Bounced on the back of the rim a couple of times. The Blue Knights lead it by 3. Here's quickly in front court, the point guard Alford. He'll go left side to Ball. He'll foul a long 3. No good. The ball is tipped out by Sidney Curry. And getting the ball back with it is Boyd. Now back to Alford. 12 on the shot clock. A hedge out on a screen by Farr. They go to Ball. Now Alford, right side, fakes down the lane. Up with the shot, no good. Jordan Chuente, the rebound defensively. Out to Talton. And alley-oop to Kobe Montgomery. Offensive interference. Wow, Montgomery was shoved into the shot attempt, but no whistle on what could have been Curry's 3rd foul in a row. Wow. They're going to call offensive interference as Montgomery had to grab onto the rim just to be being flapped back on his back. So a turnover will be the 7th of the game. They give it to Curry. A little half hook is up, no good. Offensive rebound by Boyd. He'll shovel it out to Yates for 3, and it's good. And we are tied at 36. Dawson Yates, his first tray of the game, 13th of the year. And that's our 5th tie of the game. And a drive to the hole, up and good by Elijah Farr. Started on the left wing, his first points of the game, 38-36, Blue Knights. 17:35 to go in the second half. Here's Boyd, now to Xavier Ball. He'll go to the hole. Up, no good. He's bumped and fouled. Wow. In comparison to the other end of the court, that's a pretty cheap foul. And Jordan Chuente picking up his 2nd foul of the game. First team foul this half. 38-36, Blue Knights by 2. Xavier Ball, first trip to the free throw line in the game, is an 84% free throw shooter. We jinxed him. He missed the first one. Ball, a sophomore out of Winfield, Louisiana. And Sydney Curry will check out of the lineup. Their 7'3 sophomore, Jamarian Sharp, into the game. And Ball with his second free throw, looking for double digits. It is good. He has 10 points. 38-37, Knights by a point. With the ball, C.E. Tarleton. No substitutes yet, second half for OCC. Tarleton is hedged out, double team, goes to the floor, but gets it off to Elijah Farr. Step back three is stuck between the backboard and the rim. And that'll go over on the alternate possession to John A. Logan. Well, tough break there. And they'll get it down court. Here's Alford. He'll fake, drive in, kick it out. Here's Ball down the lane. His shot up, no good. Rebounded by Jordan Chuente. Had a hand on it. Couldn't grab it. Goes out of bounds. And Logan will have it out to the left of their goal. Down by a point. And 20 new seconds on the shot clock. Triggering in will be Alford. He'll get it up top to Ball. Around the screen. Now they go in the corner to Yates. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Elijah Farr gets off to Tarleton. Quickly up the right wing, back to Farr. Left corner, Graham, three, good. Three ball by Jordan Graham, his first points of the game. 17th tray of the year. Blue Knights up by 4. Now a backdoor pass, nearly stolen. We're going to have a jump ball on the call. Wow. Even though Elijah Farr probably could have got the foul. Josh Brown is here. That's some of the play he had earlier today. Probably should be first and goal for the Blue Knights. And instead will be OCC ball on the alternate possession. They went to the paint. That was Alford. He went down, tied up by Tarleton. And Farr just came crashing in, falling to the floor. Elijah Farr actually got the jump ball with his elbow. So the Blue Knights with the ball. That'll be turnover number 9. Tarleton double team. Now to Farr. Goes up with a lay-in. No good. And the rebound is Sharp. Quickly out. Here's Alford. Up in the right block. Shot up and good. It'll count. And they're going to give C.E. Tarleton the foul. That'll be his second of the game. Second team foul. And at the line will be Alford looking for the and one. He got the bucket to go. He went up in that goal against 3 Blue Knights. Tarleton, Graham, and Montgomery. And he got the lay back in. And the three-point play is complete. So Alford with a three-point play, got the hoop and the harm. And it's a 41-40 point lead, OCC. Elijah Farr will get a break. Coming into the game will be J.J. Calican. A little bit of backcourt pressure as Isaiah Irvin checks into the lineup for John A. Logan. So Calican with the ball, hands off to Jordan Graham. He's double teamed up top. Now to Kobe Montgomery. Over to Tarleton on the left wing. 14 on the shot clock. Tarleton drives in, fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by Ball, gets it off to Alford. Blue Knights up by a point. Alford will give it over to Ball. Xavier Ball with it. And he'll back it out. Blue Knights in a man-to-man defense. Right side, Irvin around the screen. Now goes right side to Ball, fakes, drives. Oh, how many steps? And the layup is going to be good off the left elbow. So Ball gives Johnny Logan a lead. That's our first lead change this half. Third of the game, 42-41 Logan. 15-15 to go. Here's Chuente to the paint. Left side, Tarleton, three, no good. Rebound to Sharp. He gives off to Irvin. Up quickly for Logan. Johnny Logan. He'll hand off to Alford. He's guarded by C.E. Tarleton. Under 15 to go now. Logan with the ball and a 1-point lead, 42-41. Irvin has it around the screen. He'll fire up a three, no good. Rebound to Kobe Montgomery. Up to Graham. Layup, no good, but he's fouled. And Jordan will be at the line to shoot two. Foul will be whistled. Let's see, I believe that will go against Cam Alford. That will be his third. He sat for a while in the first half with the 2 fouls total. And Jordan Graham at the free throw line misses the free throw. While the Blue Knights were hot in the first half, not so hot here in the second half. Much needed free throws in a close game. Graham will wait on his second free throw. Urban is out. Alford checks out with his 3 fouls. Sidney Curry back in. And off the bench, Dawson Yates returns. Second free throw by Graham is good. It's his 4th point of the game, all in this half. And we're tied for the 6th time in the game at 42. 14:35 to go. Yates will move up on the right side. Joseph Dalton, who just checked into the game, pretty good defense as he forces Yates to lose it out of bounds off his leg. 10th turnover for the Volunteers. So Dalton into the game to give Cody Montgomery a break. Here's C.E. Dalton against the trapping zone. They go to Chuente, left side Dalton, dribbles to the elbow, into the paint, Chuente tries to go to the hole, and wow, hand check foul. That was a pretty cheap call as well, a break for the Blue Knights. And the foul will be Sidney Curry. That will be his 3rd foul of the game. 4th team foul on Johnny Logan. And it will be Jackson Connor into the game for Curry. So Connor, a 6'6" freshman off the bench. He comes in, freshman from Marion, Illinois, and will get the ball inbounds, and another foul will be whistled on Johnny Logan. That foul will be whistled on Connor, who just checked in, his 1st foul, and the 5th team foul. And C.E. Dalton will bring it inbounds. They'll load Chuente, and he'll be fouled as he tried to go up with a shot. And the foul whistled on Dre Boyd will be his 2nd. The 6th team foul. Just like that, the Blue Knights are a foul away from being at the line for the rest of the game with 14:14 to go. That's how the Blue Knights came back to win Wednesday night against Wabash. They've been doing it all year also from the free throw line. Chuente hits the first one, and the Canadian from Ottawa will shoot one more. Also in are Calicon, Graham, Talton, and Dalton. Second free throw missed. The 7'3" sophomore rebounds it for Logan. The Blue Knights with a 1-point lead, 43-42, with 14:06 to go in the ball game. Here's Xavier Ball around the screen on the left wing. Another screen, backdoor to Sharp, and he'll slam it down. The 7'3" sophomore had an opening, and he flushed it down with his 2nd hoop of the ball game. He has 5 points. Here's Joseph Dalton. Chuente, back to Dalton, nearly lost it, gets it back. Goes on the right side to Dalton. C.E. down low, tried to get in the paint. Throwing it away, stealing it is Xavier Ball. He'll bring it down for the slam dunk, but he misses it. And he'll try to save the ball back in bounds, but it comes in for J.J. Calicon. So a turnover will be the 11th. They go in the corner to Carlton. Out top, Jordan Graham for 3. Jordan Graham with his 2nd tray of the half. 18th of the year, the Blue Knights back on top. So 3rd lead change this half. 46-44 OCC. 13 minutes to go in the ball game. Chuente and Sharp are going at it down low. Jordan giving up 7 inches to the 7'3" sophomore. Here's Yates to the hole. Shot up no good, but Joseph Dalton with the foul. That'll be the first on the Denver, Colorado native. 3rd team foul. Timeout on the court. 12:50 to go in the ball game. Blue Knights lead at 46-44. Back in a moment to OCC basketball. second half action. OCC basketball here on a Saturday afternoon on Freedom 92.9 Sports, WSCI. We want to remind folks about our sports broadcast schedule, as we'll have St. Louis Cardinals spring training baseball tomorrow on CBS Sports Radio. 11:55 will be our broadcast time. Cardinals take on the Nationals. More spring training baseball Monday morning, 10:55. Cardinals and Mets. Then get ready for the season opener next Thursday afternoon. Cardinals are in Cincinnati to open up against the Reds. We'll have it for you here on WSCI Sports. 12:15 dugout show, 3 o'clock first pitch for Cardinals baseball. Blue Knights and Lady Knights will also be in action that evening as well, with the first game on CBS Sports Radio. So, first free throw up by Dawson Yates is good. He'll have another. He'll try to tie it, and he does. Both free throws good. He has all 5 of his points this half. We have another tie. This time we're tied at 46. The Blue Knights with the ball. Cayman Hayes into the lineup. Out to Joseph Dalton. Back to Hayes, right side in the corner. DJ Haynes. Now back to Hayes, up to Joseph Dalton. Three-pointer is up and good. Dalton goes to the floor, but a no call. But Joseph Dalton, the three-ball, only his third tray of the year. And it's 49-46. Blue Knights back on top. In the corner, Connor up to Xavier Ball for 3. No good. Tipped up. No good by Yates. Rebounded. On the miss. Tipped in by Elijah Farr. He'll give it to J.J. Calican. Nearly stolen. Cayman Hayes. He'll pull up for the jumper. No good. And Sharp will have the ball knocked out of his hands and out of bounds by J.J. Calican. So 11:58 to go in the ball game. Back in, point guard Johnny Logan. And with Cam Alford checking in. He's playing with 3 fouls. Jackson Connor will check out. Yates will stay in. Sharp, the big guy, in, along with Boyd and Ball. The Blue Knights with a 3-point lead back into their man-to-man defense. And Alford goes right side to Yates. Hands back off to Alford on the wing. Now Yates left side, fakes, drives, tried to shovel it off. Oh, and they're going to call a kick in the ball call by Elijah Farr. Wow. He touched it with his hand and got the steal, and they're going to say it was off the foot. And Johnny Logan will keep it. Not a very popular call among what is a pretty good crowd this afternoon here in the dungeon. So 20 on the shot clock. Yates will bring it inbounds to the right of the goal. Gets it into Xavier Ball. He'll fake, dribble in. That's a charging foul. As Joseph Dalton set up. And they may change it. Oh, they're going to say he was in the half semicircle. Kyle Smith-Peters was all over the place. Could have got a technical, but now the outside out-court officials make the call. Why didn't they make the original call? If you can't make the original call, how can you help out on the call in general? The down-court official called the charging foul. The out-court officials come in and say he was in this half circle. Wow. So at the free throw line will be Xavier Ball, who should have by rights had his 3rd foul of the game. He'll now be shooting free throws. First one is no good. Ball at the line earlier, made 1 of 2. The foul, by the way, whistle on Joseph Dalton, who had excellent positioning, is his 2nd. 4th team foul on the Blue Knights. 2nd free throw by Ball is good. He has 13 in the game. 39-47 OCC. They'll go into their trapping zone. Yates to Hayes, or excuse me, that's Haynes. Now over to Elijah Farr on the left wing. Shovels it out. Dalton for 3, no good. Tipped out, rebounded by Xavier Ball, and it's stolen by Joseph Dalton. They tried to get the backdoor pass to Drew Boyd. Now Dalton drops the ball, rebounded by Calican. Out to Haynes for 3, no good. Rebound to Sharp. The 7'3" sophomore gives off to the point guard, Alford. Blue Knights back into defense, 11 minutes to go. OCC up by 2, 49-47. Blue Knights trying to get Logan for the second time this year. Driving in, layup is good. That's by their point guard, Alford. He got Cayman Hayes on his hip. Took him to the hole. Alford with 5 in this half, 15 in the game, and we're tied. 4th time in this half, 8th time in the game. We're at 39 all. Down low, Calicon up to Cayman Hayes for 3. In and out, no good. Elijah Farr with the offensive putback. He has 4 all in this half. Blue Knights back up by 2, 51-49. Now Yates looks low to Sharp. Yates goes to the free throw line. Out to Boyd. They want it in the hands of Alford. Coach Smith-Peters calls out the play. Alford into the paint. Up on the glass. No good. Missed the easy bucket. Rebounded by Elijah Farr. Cayman Hayes has it. Good defense by Hayes, by the way, on that play. Now Joseph Dalton fakes, drives, goes cross court to Haynes. DJ on the wood up to the wing. Now back in the corner. Farr down low, Calicon, fake shot, and he has it blocked, and the foul will go on Xavier Ball, who should have had his 3rd foul earlier. Will now pick up his 3rd foul. And it's the 7th team foul on Johnny Logan. Blue Knights will be in the bonus from here on out on every foul whistled against the Volunteers. So Calicon at the line. He was there earlier in the first half. Made 2 of 2. Makes the first one here. That's the first point in the second half for the Louisville, Kentucky native. And Sidney Curry playing with 3 fouls. Will check back into the lineup as Ball will go to the bench with his 3 fouls. And Calicon's second free throw, no good. Curry will get the rebound. Blue Knights lead by 3, 52-49, 9:33 to go in this ball game. And it'll be Alford to Yates around the screen, back to Alford. They look low, nothing. Now cross court Boyd. Down low to Sharp. Ball is knocked out of bounds, but Calicon will get the foul. His second. 15 foul, Blue Knights. And Calicon comes out. Jordan Chuente back into the OCC lineup. They were trying to get it down low. They're 7'3" sophomore that time on the pass. So here's Yates bringing it inbounds, gets it to Alford. Alford on the left baseline, will work it up on the wing. And now around a Sharp screen. They go right side to Boyd. Back to Alford. 7 on the shot clock. He'll fire a 3, and he hits it. Coach Smith-Peters wants a 30-second timeout. Alford with his 4th three-pointer of the game, and that gives us our 5th tie of this half and our 9th tie of the game. 52-52 is our scoreboard check, brought to you by Eric Keller, your Country Financial representative in Olney. Blue Knights and Lady Knights will go in opposite directions in their next games this coming Tuesday. The Blue Knights will play up at Lakeland College. That will be our broadcast game. That'll be a 6 o'clock start here on WSEI. Lady Knights are traveling to Rend Lake down near Ina. They do not allow broadcasting in their facility, so no broadcast or streaming available, at least from anyone in Olney. You can check out the Rend Lake College streaming to watch the Lady Knights game. And that, I believe, is a 5 o'clock start on Tuesday. Both teams will be at home then next Thursday night to wrap up the regular season against Lincoln Trail College. Games at 5:30 and 7:30. It'll be sophomore night for both the Lady Knights and Blue Knights next Thursday evening. So Blue Knights with the ball. Taj Patterson into the OCC lineup. Taking a break out, Cayman Hayes. Blue Knights, Johnny Logan tied up. They apply that pressing zone in the front court. Farr has it, back out to Patterson. 14 on the shot clock. Taj tries to get it to the elbow, stolen away. And on the steal, bringing it in on the shot, good. The bucket will count by Alford. He has 10 of his 20 points this half. And it's another lead change, our 4th of this half. Logan up by 2. And a turnover, the 9th of the game. There's a long 3 on the right wing. Joseph Dalton, wow. Bring in the nosebleed section. He has 2 trays, and the Blue Knights take the lead back. 5th lead change in this half. 55-54, 8:09 to go. And a right side pass to Yates. Back up to Alford. 13 on the shot clock. Alford drives up. Shot is blocked by Trente. Patterson with the loose ball, and his pass was too long for Elijah Farr, and a turnover on the Blue Knights. Wow. Alford on the right wing, down low to Sharp. He'll kick it out to Boyd. Boyd up top, dribbles it back. Now off to Alford. 15 on their shot clock. 7:37 to go in the game. The Knights up by 1. Yates on the left wing. Back on the corner. Alford, 3 ball is good. Wow. Cam Alford with his 5th three-pointer of the game. And another lead change, our 6th of this half. 57-55, John A. Logan. Here's Dalton, over to Patterson. Patterson on the dribble in, a pressing zone defense. Now to Dalton, fakes a 3, dribbles baseline, out to Patterson. His three-pointer is no good. And the ball will go out of bounds off of Yates, or off of Patterson. And with 6:59 to go in the ball game, a timeout on the court. Logan on top, leading OCC 57-55. Back in a moment, this is Blue Knights basketball. John A. Logan, 57-55. A chance these 2 teams could hook back up, of course, in the district tournament. The top teams will host all the way through, both women and men's. There will be no one tournament site to wrap things up. And all of the tournament play will start a week from next week. Again, with all the games at the higher seeded sites. So the top 4 teams will host all the way through until they play another top-seeded team. It'll be Logan with the ball, front court. Here's pass down low to Sidney Curry, backing in on Farr. Double team, they kick it out to Urban, 3, no good, but he gets his own rebound. Now left side 3 is put up, and good again. Put up there by who else? Cam Alford. Wow. 3 threes in each half. Logan has their largest lead in the game at 5, at 60-55. And a hand check foul. Wow, pretty cheap foul considering the aggressiveness we've seen here in this game. It'll go against the 7'3" sophomore, Jamarian Sharp. His 2nd foul, 8th team foul. And C.E. Dalton at the line to shoot 2. Joseph Dalton will come out of the lineup as Kobe Montgomery back in. Dalton, by the way, came in during the timeout break for Taj Patterson. And the free throw rattles in. C.E. Dalton, his first trip to the charity stripe here this afternoon. He'll have one more. An 88% free throw shooter. 2nd free throw good. He has 11. Blue Knights trail by 3, 60-57. 6:17 to go in the game. Logan with the ball. Alford on the dribble. He's taking some time, eating some clock. Coach Smith Peters calls out the play. Now around the screen on the left wing. They'll switch off of him. He'll drive, a baseline jumper, no good. Tipped out by Curry, tipped by Dalton. Kellicon will get it. Up to Montgomery. Oh, and they're going to call a charging foul. No way. Xavier Ball was running right alongside of him, and they're going to get the foul on Kobe Montgomery. Wow. That's a tough one to swallow. Montgomery picking up foul number 1, 16 foul. Player control foul will be the 5th turnover this half on the Blue Knights and the 11th of the game. And it will be Logan ball out. And first we'll have an official coming to the scorers table to check on something. I think we're going to be talking about a fan. 5:53 to go here in the ball game. It's 60-57. And the Blue Knights will be back on the defense. Coach Smith Peters and Coach Casey Wiley looking at each other and having some comments and some smiles. Those two respect each other very much. And it's Logan's ball, leading by 3. Cam Alford dribbles in. The ball is knocked out of his hands. Boy, a big break for the Blue Knights there. Is pretty good defense. Maybe some contact, but ball out of bounds. And it'll be Logan ball to the left of their goal. Now with 19 seconds on the shot clock. 5:42 to go in the ball game. And they'll move the ball back over on the right side of the goal. And bringing the ball inbounds will be Alford. What a game for him this afternoon. Brings it in to Xavier Ball. He will go down low to Sidney Curry. Backing in. And it's he got around Elijah Farr, and Farr will pick up the foul. His second, 7th team foul. Curry gets the bucket. And he'll be at the line for the N1. 6'8" sophomore. Kobe Montgomery comes out of the OCC lineup. Jordan Patterson enters. Fuller picked at a 5-point lead, and the N1 free throw is missed. Tipped up by Trente. Gives it to Talton. The Blue Knights bring it up, down by 5. It's the largest lead of the game, matched for the 3rd time this afternoon by Johnny Logan. Here's Graham up top on the dribble, still that pressing zone offense. Half court by Logan. Now back to Graham. Over to Elijah Farr. Elijah back to Graham. A right side 3, no good. And the rebound to Ball, gets it up to Alford. Alford up on the left wing, double teamed, nearly stolen, although Xavier gets it. He'll come up court and he loses it out of bounds. And they'll say last touch by OCC. So 4:57 to go in the ball game. Jordan Graham will be on the defense. He's going to come up top now. It'll be Dre Boyd bringing it inbounds, but first a timeout on the court. 4:57 to go in the ball game. Johnny Logan with a 62-57 lead. We'll take a break. Blue Knights escaped Carterville down at Johnny Logan back in February with a 1-point win. Never count out any team. The Blue Knights were down by 6 points with less than a half minute to go in that game. They came back to win it. Here they're down by 5. It'll be Logan ball out to the right of their goal. Caracan, Farr, Trente, Graham, and Talton on the court for OCC. And Boyd will get it into Xavier. Ball above the right elbow. Now over to Boyd. They bring it over to Alford. with 12 seconds to go on the shot clock. Around the screen, Alford down low to Sharp, and he traveled with it. He made a move on the baseline. They were trying to get some in-out play going. And the turnover is the 13th of the game on Johnny Logan. Blue Knights have committed 11 turnovers. So down by 5, the Blue Knights with the ball. Need a hoop. 4:34 to go in the game. Here's Graham. Still going up against that pressing zone half-court defense. Now Talton in the corner to Farr for 3, and it's good. Elijah Farr held scoreless in the first half. It's his first tray of the game, 29th of the year. Blue Knights are down by 2. They go to Boyd in the corner. Now up to Alford. A little floater at the elbow, no good. Tipped up and in there by Sidney Curry. Curry has 11 in the game. The Blue Knights trail by 4. Talton on the right side to Graham. Jordan still on the dribble, now to Calicon. JJ dribbles in, looks for help, goes to Chirente. Now back to Calicon, over to Graham, to the free throw line. Pull up, shot is blocked by Sharp. Farr with the loose ball, shot no good, and it's out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Logan. Maybe a break there. And it'll be Yates into the game for Sharp. In the women's game, the assistant coach was teed up. And Johnny Logan's assistants are pretty much up, standing all the time here. Ball comes in to Chirente in front of the rim and up with a half hook, and it's good. And a timeout for the OCC bench. Jordan Chirente had no angle whatsoever, but he made the bucket. His first hoop this half. He has 9 in the game and a quick timeout. .335 to go in regulation. The Blue Knights trail by 2, 64-62. It'll be Johnny Logan ball. They have Boyd, Alford, along with Ball, Yates, and Curry. Blue Knights on the court with Calicon, Farr, Chirente, Graham, and Talton. And across the timeline will be Alford. He's hit 6 3-pointers in this game. And 26 points in the game. Now a steal. Jordan Graham will come all the way in. Layup is no good. Tipped up by Chirente, no good. Gets it up again, no good. Next time, it's Jordan Graham with a bucket. Up and in. Wow, 3 offensive rebounds. And Graham has all 9 of his points this half. Tied again. It's our 10th tie of the game, and now on the left wing, another 3-ball is up and good by Alford. Wow, his 7th 3-pointer of the game. Unbelievable shooting. And it's 67-64 just when the Blue Knights tie it. Back comes Alford. Here's Farr in the paint. Shot no good. It'll be knocked out of bounds by Xavier Ball. As Ball tried to get it back from Calicon. So OCC with the ball out. 2:37 to go. The Knights trail by 3. Talton will bring it in to the left of their goal. They give it out to Chirente. Jordan will hand off to Calicon. Fakes, dribbles in, back to Chirente. Now over to C.E. Talton. Talton will move to the left. Now takes it up top, bumped by Ball, gets it off to Farr. Elijah, step back 3 in the corner, no good. Right before the 3-second shot call. And with the ball is Alford. And coming up, well, if you've seen it on the streaming, Alford went to his knee, still dribbling. Jordan Graham ran over the top of him, and they're going to whistle Graham with the, I guess, touch foul. Jordan with his first foul of the game. It's the 8th team foul. And Alford at the line hits the free throw, his first one. If he can hit him from behind the arc, you would expect him to hit him from 15 feet. Here comes a big guy in, the 7'3" sophomore. Jamarian Sharp will come in for Sidney Curry. And at the line, Alford will try to match the largest lead of the game for Logan at 5, but he misses it. So a 4-point lead, 2:08 to go in the game. Calican will bring it across the timeline. Blue Knights need a hoop and a stop or two. Here's Talton. He'll go to the free throw line, left side. Graham, three-pointer, good. Jordan Graham, the three ball. That's his third of the game. He has now 12 in this half. 68-67, timeout on the court. Blue Knights down by a point. 1:54 to go. When we resume action, we thank all of our sponsors. Some of them include Dolls Incorporated, Lazy H Service Center, Print Force and Only. Also Joe's Pizza, Fehrenbacher Truck and Trailer Repair, King's Furniture Store, First National Bank and Only, Holmes Lumber and Goods Center, Carl Richland Memorial Hospital, Fennis Chiropractic, Illini Builders, Woods Auto Body, and also Joe's Pizza. So it'll be Logan with the ball. Yates, Curry is back into the lineup. Sharp is out with Ball, Boyd, and Alford. Here's Boyd over to Alford, right side. Another three. This one's no good. Rebounded by Jordan Graham. The Blue Knights are bringing up down by a point. 1:35 to go. Graham on the right wing. Looks for help. Goes into the corner. Calican backing in to Fall. He fakes, drives, and they're whistling for a traveling call. Wow. And that will be the 12th turnover of the game on the Blue Knights. Did not see that at all, but the call was a call and a timeout to the Logan bench. 1:26 to go in the ball game. Big thanks to him for taking care of that. Andrew Merritt on the board up at WIKK. Steve Hope and Josh Brown, the Tigers winning their football game over Flora 14-6. On CBS Sports Radio, Mike Shippen taking care of duties there. And of course, Mike also back in studio taking care of our game here. Lady Knights won earlier. Blue Knights are trying to win. They're down by a point. 1:16. It'll be Alford up top on the dribble. Blue Knights set back into a 2-3 zone. First time we've seen that here in the game. They give it to Curry. Kicks it out Yates. Over the three ball by Alford is no good. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Yates. So Alford, who's hit 7 3-pointers in the game, he has missed his last two. Coach Smith-Peters went in the call, and he can't get it. Blue Knights with the ball. down by a point. Here's Calicon. Calicon has the ball touched, and now a foul to Xavier Ball. And the foul. Wow, Xavier Ball got up. Anybody else may have been teed up in that instance, but the foul will put someone at the line, Hank Calicon, for the one and bonus. Xavier Ball with his fourth foul. It's a ninth team foul and a timeout to John A. Logan. Nope, no timeout. You're going to have a warning? What's the call? Yep, well, I guess a warning on the coach, Kyle Smith-Peters. So it'll be Calicon at the line for the one. Free throw is good. And he'll get the bonus. Blue Knights have tied it up, 68-68. It is our 7th tie in this half, 11th tie of the game. Calicon could give us another lead change. The free throw is up and good. 7th lead change this half. And a timeout on the court. 52 seconds to go here in the ball game. The Blue Knights with a 1-point lead. In Grack, where there's only a couple. Then Sins at Kaskaskia. Shawnee at hosting Lewis and Clark was canceled. In fact, Lewis and Clark has canceled the rest of their games this year due to COVID-19. Southwestern at Lincoln Trail was canceled due to COVID-19. And Wabash scheduled to play at Lakeland in just a few minutes. So the Blue Knights on defense, leading by a point. The crowd giving them some enthusiasm. Bringing it into the front court is Alford, guarded by Calicon. And Alford will still be on the dribble, 20 on the shot clock. They're working above the left elbow. Now Ball, right side to Boyd. They look low to Curry, nothing. Now Ball in the corner, Yates. Yates will fake, drive, gives it off to Boyd. Will fake, the shot, no good. Rebound, Jordan Graham, and he threw it. Oh, it looked like he threw it off of the player. It looked off of Boyd. But it will be John A. Logan Ball with 2 seconds, not 24 seconds to go. And a timeout to the Logan bench. They'll give him another 20 seconds on the shot clock. And the ball did hit the rim, so it was a reset. So timeout on the court. Well, I really thought the ball went off of a John A. Logan player, but apparently not. So we'll take a break as well. When we come back, it'll be Logan Ball out of bounds with the Blue Knights up by a point. We'll take a break. This is OCC basketball.
Since 1954, yes. Dang, what a game.
It'll be Logan Ball out of bounds. The shot clock has been rewound to 20 seconds. On the court, the same five. Boyd, Yates, Curry, Ball, and Alford for John A. Logan. Blue Knights have Graham, Calicon, Talton, Chuente, and Farr. Yates will trigger it in to the right of the goal. Well screen, and on the corner it comes in on the wing. Now dribbling out is Alford. Around the screen, they switch. Still on the dribble, Alford. The ball stolen away by Calicon. C.E. Taunton, timeout as Jordan Chuente gets the ball. 11 seconds to go. Wow, what a steal. As they came off the screen, they tried to get it down low to Curry, who was trying to man up against Elijah Farr. Taunton with a steal as he was falling out of bounds. He tipped it into Calicon, and Calicon gives Chuente for the timeout. 11 seconds, 10.5 to be exact, remaining in regulation. And where the Blue Knights escape with another 1-point victory here this afternoon. The timeout has pulled both teams to the sidelines. Don't forget, Blue Knights, Lady Knights will be back in action Tuesday night, each on the road. We'll only have one game broadcast. And that'll be the Blue Knights up at Lakeland with a 6 o'clock start. And then both teams will be back here in the dungeon for sophomore night, Thursday night, as Lincoln Trail College will come to town. That is, if Lincoln Trail can play. The men's team has been knocked out due to COVID-19, but we'll see about their testing. They were not able to play today. It'll be Cayman Hayes checking in the OCC lineup. He'll come in for Jordan Chuente. So Hayes is in, along with Taunton, Graham, Calicon, and Farr. The Blue Knights have to bring the ball inbounds underneath the John A. Logan goal. Blue Knights up by a point. 10.5 seconds to go. And Calicon will get the ball. And they'll go over to Grant Taunton. He's going to be touched and fouled. And that'll bring Taunton up court. He'll shoot two. It'll be the double bonus. The foul on Yates, his first of the game. And the 11th team foul. So Taunton, the best free throw, one of the best free throw shooters on the team, will be at the line to shoot two. 9 seconds to go. The Blue Knights up by 1 point. It'll be the second trip to the line for CE this afternoon. The sophomore from Monroe City, Missouri, hits the first one, all net. Into the game is Urban for John A. Logan, a three-ball shooter. Dre Boyd will check out. Cayman Hayes will come out of the game, and Jordan Chuente, for defensive purposes, will re-enter. And a big free throw here by Taunton. It's good. Made them both. The timeout to the bench. Now you have the question, do you foul him? Put him at the free throw line. And that erases Alford from hitting a three-pointer. He's only hit 7 this afternoon. He's good for 29 points so far. An automatic foul would put him at the line and do away with the three-point opportunity behind the arc. Casey Wiley with the timeout, talking it over with his assistants. We'll take a break. Final 9 seconds coming up. This is OCC basketball. Back to OCC, coming out of the John A. Logan huddle, the same 5. Curry, Irwin, who checked into the game late, is in. He's a three-ball shooter. Along with Yates, Alford, who's already hit 7. Ball will bring it in. For OCC, it's Taunton, Calicon, Graham, Chuente, and Farr. And the ball comes into Alford. He'll bring it up on the left side. And Coach Smith-Peters wants a quick timeout. He's going to try to get some time out of them, as he was calling a quick timeout. And I bet they probably had a little time in. We'll see. 6.9 on the clock. It's a 30-second break, so that will have to be a 30. And it'll be the ball out of bounds at midcourt for John A. Logan. Still say an automatic foul would put him at the line, but we'll see. 71-68, the Blue Knights leading here in this contest. Of course, the Blue Knights were down by 6 with a half minute to go down at Logan back on February the 24th earlier this year. And they pulled out the victory there, coming back with a couple of three-pointers and also a free throw. And more importantly, a couple of steals. And we'll see coming out of this one, Blue Knights taking on John A. Logan, trying to pick up their second win of the year in a sweep over the Volunteers, the top team in the league and the district. And also, by the way, ranked 8th in the nation in JUCO basketball. So it'll be mid-court, ball out, right in front of the John A. Logan seating area. Yates will bring the ball inbounds. Same 10 on the court. And they will look to bring it in to Xavier Ball. And wow, a long second. There's a three ball in the corner, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It will be John A. Logan ball. 3 seconds to go. Ball has a long 5 seconds getting the ball in bounds. Yates will trigger it in to the right of the goal. With 3 seconds to go, here's Yates. And it finally comes in. Curry has it. He'll fire the three. No good. And the official, well, I don't know what to call it. The officials are huddling. I think time has expired. We'll see what the officials are doing. It is. Clock has expired and the game is over. Smith Peters all over the official. And the Blue Knights, for the second time this year, have defeated John A. Logan 71-68. Blue Knights win. We're back with your Bob's Pizza post-game show coming up.
Are you suffering with hernia, ulcers, or perhaps you're having a gallbladder issue? Maybe it's time for your annual colonoscopy. If so, Carl Richland's general surgery team is here to help.
Let him roll, Shippy.